It's Space Week in the Bake Off tent. Our two remaining bakers have one final opportunity to wow Prue and Paul. This week's space-themed showstopper must dazzle the judges to earn the coveted title of Star Baker. Welcome to the Wallace and Gromit Bake Off. What did you get your mum on Mother's Day? This year my daughter gave me these amazing Wallace and Gromit figures. Best gift ever. So I thought, rather than them gathering dust on my shelf, why not make them their own scene? I had this wild idea. What if Wallace and Gromit entered Bake Off? Obviously they'd win with some contraption that whisks eggs at warp speed. But I wanted to make this set feel like they actually belonged in the tent. And maybe, just maybe, a sneaky reference or two of my daughter's favourite things. Let's break it down. We've got the classic Bake Off tent setup, the workbenches, bunting and all those pastel colours. But I couldn't resist throwing in a bit of Doctor Who Willow's all-time favourite programme. I've also added a nod to Bridgerton's Danbury House. It's subtle, but if Lady Danbury hosted Bake Off, I feel like she'd have a no-nonsense approach to soggy bottoms. Now, onto the actual build. I designed the workbenches and set specifically to fit the figures and laser cut them in recycled card. I glued them together using wood glue, adding layers to give them depth, and painted them in that signature Bake Off pastel look with acrylic paints, topped off with a coat of ModPodge. I also wanted to add some small details to really sell the scene. Miniature mixing bowls, tiny mugs, and because it's Wallace and Gromit, a very messy workstation for Wallace and a pristine workbench for Gromit. These little details are what really bring the whole thing to life. I've had these old wooden knitting needles for years. I found them in a charity shop and not one made a pair. Very odd. But I knew they would come in handy one day. I wrapped them together with paper-covered wire to resemble rope. Covered the frame with an old white bedsheet using diluted PVA glue. making bunting to completely surround the tent. Gromit's timey-wimey earth cake is made from vanilla sponge cakes, sandwiched with cherry jam and cream cheese, with a gingerbread Tardis packed with double chocolate sponge and isomalt sparks. Wallace's cheesy mooncake is packed with lemon sponge and cheesecake, with cracker stars and orbiting cream cheese planets. The cakes were my favourite part. Made from lightweight foam clay, I moulded the cakes, then made tiny stars and planets for Wallace's cheesy mooncake. The lightweight planets could be held on a ring of tiny wire, so they look as though they were in orbit around the moon. Gromit's cake was shaped like the Earth, decorated with soft cheese spread clouds around the bottom, made from a silicone rope mould. I found a tiny 3D printed Tardis in my stash of stuff that was perfect for the top of the cake, and blue Lego flames made a perfect isomalt icing. And there it is, the ultimate crossover set. Wallace and Gromit, Bake Off, Doctor Who and Bridgerton all living in harmony. It's whimsical, it's ridiculous, and I absolutely love it. Let me know in the comments which pop culture mashup I should tackle next. Paddington in Jurassic Park? Sherlock Holmes at Hogwarts? Hit me with your wildest ideas. Oh, and I still got a beautiful bunch of daffodils too. Best of both worlds. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.